Hey guys, so today's video is going to be a kind of long overdue video. I used to do polish I wore this month type videos where I go through like everything I wore in the month and insert swatches and talk about the polishes and then in the end tell you my favorites like every single month. But again, in the end of the school year, I got like really busy. And yeah, so I've been recently just like clumping them together. Right now, I'm clumping March, April, May, and June together. The last one I did was like December, January, and February. So yeah, I will get back to doing them monthly, but I haven't been able to these past months. And yeah, so the next one I'm going to be doing is July and August. Yeah, I'm going to get through everything that I wore in March, April, May, and June. And then when I come back from Lebanon near the end of August, I'll film what I wore for July and August. So yeah, let's get started. The first polish I wore in March was this. This is OPI's Care to Dance. And by the way, if you don't follow me on Instagram, I post everything I'm wearing, all my nail of the days on Instagram. So if you want to just like be updated on what I'm wearing day to day and just kind of have like a little review on everything that I'm wearing at the moment, follow me on Instagram. Like they're all swatched there. I was really into sheer polishes in March. Like I wore a bunch of sheer polishes that month and I loved how this looked. I put 4 thin coats because it's very sheer. It's like a very sheer light purpley color. It's like Rumple's Wiggin, but like a bit like with a more white base, and it's obviously like a jelly, like it's really sheer. It is just gorgeous. I just loved how it looked. I love how these sheared like squishy polishes look. Like they're not, I wouldn't even say they're jelly polishes. Like I would just say that they're just really pretty sheer delicate colors that look good with 4 coats. I love them. I love them. I love how clean and crisp it looks. And this is just a gorgeous polish, and I want other polishes from this. From this, I think it was the NYC like ballet sheer collection from OPI that they do, like soft shades. I want more of them because they just look so nice. The next one wasn't swatched on my Instagram because I think I took too long and then it chipped. But this is Mum's the Word. And this is like a really light baby chick kind of like buttercup yellow. I think it's an exact dupe for the Revlon buttercup that got discontinued. And it's like similar to China Glaze Lemon Fizz, but lighter, more creamier, and I loved how this looked. On the nails, I think I used 2 coats or 3, I'm not exactly sure. I didn't post on Instagram, so I couldn't go back and look to see how much swatches I put, but I'm pretty sure I did 3 because it's a yellow, and yellows are hard to work with. I love wearing yellow, so this was a really nice polish, and it's from the drugstore. Then for St. Patrick's Day, I wore this bourjois polish. It's called Amande defile. It's like a pistachio kind of green color. The formula isn't that good. You need 3 coats. It's not like my other bourjois formulas at all. But it's a really pretty kind of like spring green. And then I put dark green dots with a polish that I destashed. I think it's like, I don't know, it was an essie. If I remember, I'll put the name here. But it just kind of looked black, so I destashed it. I hated that manicure. Again, I'll insert a picture. I just thought it looked really weird. Like it looked like I had green and black, like a green and black manicure. It didn't look like dark green and light green. And I got compliments on it, but I just hated the way it looked. Like, this is illimasqua's Jomina, and this is such a gorgeous, like vibrant, like orchid purple color. It's similar to Essie's Playdate, but it's just more bright. Like it's just more vibrant and just gorgeous. I absolutely loved it. Like I know illimasqua Jomina is a popular polish. Everyone talks about it. Everyone says you need it. And I found it for $4.99 at Marshall's, so I finally like picked it up. Well, not finally. I think they stopped carrying illimasqua polishes in Sephora, I believe. But since Miss Holly Berry's raves about it and it was $4.99, I had to pick it up, even though I thought, I had something similar. But no, it surprised me. Like, it's just brighter and just more gorgeous than all the other purple polishes I have. This is like another, I think it's one of my all-time favorite polishes now, like in general. Again, I heard Miss Hollyberries. I love Miss Hollyberries. If you didn't know, she's one of my favorite YouTubers. Rave about this, and it was during the time where I was really into Care to Dance, so I was like, if she's raving about this sheer polish, I must get it. So this is the Essie Gel Couture Polish in Sheer Fantasy. Such a gorgeous, really, really sheer ballet slipper type pink. But what's amazing about this is it just has no streaks whatsoever. It's the most even sheer polish I've ever worked with. This doesn't have too much streaks, but like you do need 4 coats to make it look really even. This, it's like I could do 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. It's going to be even no matter what, just depending on how opaque or how much color I want is how much coats I'm going to put. It's just such an even, easy to work with polish. I am in love with it. 4 coats. It was still very sheer, but it looked so clean and classic and dainty looking. And I need to try it with Essie's Shine of the Times on top because that's how Miss Hollyberries wore it. I still have yet to try that, but by itself, it was just gorgeous. I loved it. Then I wore this. This is Sinful Colors Island Coral. It's such a pretty coral color. It was so bright and fun and just nice for the spring. 2 coats. It was really easy to work with, and these are so inexpensive. Now I can find Sinful Colors at Walmart. So if you live in Canada, check your Walmart. Yeah, I just love it. It's such a nice polish. The next polish I wore is from ilnp. I love nail polish, and this is Home Sweet Home. It's like a grape purplish gray, ultra holographic, and it's not. There's like barely any sun right now. It's not showing up how it actually looks. Like under the sun. It's crazy. I think I wore it in April, and it was just really nice because, like, you know how April, it's just a very rainy month. I think it's a really, really pretty kind of rainy day polish because you don't want to be wearing bright colors when you feel kind of So it's just such a nice like rainy day polish to me. I don't know. I just loved it. The next polish I wore, I was kind of disappointed in. I don't have a picture of it. It was chipped before I could take a picture of it. I forgot. But this is super cute in pink. I'm not sure if I'm going to destash it yet, but it is like a kind of magenta purpley pink, and it looks a lot more purple in the bottle, but when you get it on your nails, and you need 3 coats of it, when you get it on your nails, it just looks more of like a pink. Like, it does have that really pretty purpley tone to it, but it's not as apparent as it is in the bottle. It just looks more of like a hot pink on your nails, which I was really sad about because the purpleness to it made me love it. But I don't know, I'll see. It was still pretty, but just not one of my favorites. Then I wore 2 Madame Glam polishes, and I have yet to do a review. I got these like 1 or 2 months ago. I don't remember. Probably like 2 months ago now to review on my channel. And I've talked about them in, I think I talked about this one in my summer nail polish picks, and I kind of reviewed it. But I'm not going to talk too much about them because a whole review of all the ones I picked out is coming up soon. I feel so bad, like, because I promised, you know, to do a video on them, but I just haven't gotten around to it because I haven't gotten, like, through all the polishes, and I want to kind of wear every single one of them before I review them, but so far I've only worn these 2. Just a Flirt. It's such a gorgeous color, you could obviously tell. It's so vibrant. And then this one was okay. This is More Diamonds, Please. It's a really pretty, like, glitter. This has got to be one of my all-time favorite polishes ever. And I always wanted this polish. Then I bit the bullet and got it and swatched it, and I was like, yeah, I don't think I'm going to love this. But once I put it on my nails, 2 coats, I just was shocked. This is Beautifully Bizarre by Orly. It is such a gorgeous, like, sweet baby pink color with that blue sheen. That blue sheen is so vibrant. It pops so much. And it just looked so cute and pretty. And I think my friend said it looked like a alien princess color. And I thought that was, like, the perfect description for this polish, to be honest. It's such a pretty, pretty, pretty color. And I love it so much. Then I wore this. This is Sinful Colors The Full Monte. And it looks like one of the stone crystal shimmers, but it's not. It's from their like classic, not classic, like their regular line. It is like a light pinky color with that silver like flakes in it. When I did the swap with Steffi Ray here on YouTube, she got me one of the actual stone crystal shimmers from that collection, and it's really similar to it. Here it is. It's called Just Desserts. They're not the same because Just Desserts is more like neutral and more nude, and this one's more pink, but they're very similar. I'm really surprised how this is not part of the stone crystal shimmer. I really liked it. I think I put 2 coats, or I might have used 3 coats, but it was just really pretty. Then I wore Essie's Mint Candy Apple because I haven't worn it in a long time, and I remember it being like one of my all-time favorite polishes. It's just such a gorgeous color. Like, just look at it. It's so pretty. But when I wore it, I remembered it is a gorgeous color, but I'm just not into like greeny blues like this. Just doesn't look good on my skin tone. Stuff like this or like teals, they're not my favorite to wear. I think it's such a pretty color and I would never get rid of it. And I think I would like it on my toes better. Because Mint Candy Apple, it's such a classic, but like it's not one of my favorites. The next one is by Color Club, and it is called Study Buddy. Such a gorgeous neon coral. I've been trying to find a neon coral for so long. I tried like Orly, a blaze. It was just way too orange, and neon orange is one of my least favorite colors to wear ever. So I didn't like that, and there's like a China glaze one. This is perfect. This is a perfect neon coral. It looks like reddish pink, not just orange, and it's just stunning. Like, I love it, love it, love it. And it's so fun for the summer. It is like blinding. It's so pretty. So yeah, I think I needed 2 or 3 coats. I don't remember, but if you want to look back on my Instagram, it's just such a stunning polish, and I'm so glad I picked it up. I love it. This was another one of my favorite colors. This is Country Club Khaki by Orly. I was kind of tired of like the bright neat colors, neons, pastels, so I wanted something really neutral and brown. I love this. It reminds me of like chocolate milk, or I think I mentioned it in one of my other videos, and I got like a perfect description of it. I mentioned it in my description on my Instagram, what it reminds me of. So check my Instagram, but I had like a perfect description for it. But it's just a really nice chocolatey, like taupey color. Practically a 1 coater, but I put 2 coats. It was so easy, smooth, nice to work with, and it just looked so nice. It flattered my skin tone, so I loved this polish. Then I wore Sinful Colors Candy Hearts. This is some of the Candy Johnson polishes that Steffi Ray sent me. Such a pretty blue. I'm wearing it right now. It's not that matte anymore because, you know, when you keep wearing like polishes and then keep wearing like matte polishes, and then with the oil and you washing your hands and everything, it becomes not matte anymore. That's how it is right now. And it's so chipped. Don't look at it. But it's a really pretty like bright blue. I just think it's such a flattering blue. It really looks good on my skin tone, and I loved how it looked matte, and I love like the finish of these. It's such a like powdery matte finish. I think I put 2 coats. It was almost a 1 coater though. And then the 2 toe colors that I wore all these months, because I barely changed my toe color. The first one, this is China Glaze, Too Yacht to Handle. Again, it's not one of like my favorite colors to wear, but on my toes, I don't mind like these tealy blue aqua colors. And I loved it on my toes. It was really bright and pretty, and I feel like it looks like candy. I did need 3 coats because it's kind of like a neon almost, but it's still really pretty. And then what I'm wearing on my toes right now, 2 coats of Bear With Me from Essie. It's one of their new Wild Nudes. Such a gorgeous nude. There's something about it that's different than any other color I have in my entire collection. It's just such a creamy, like buttery looking rose nude, and I love it. Like, I absolutely love it. I think I put 2 coats. I'm pretty sure I only put 2. Yeah, it was like, I think almost opaque in 1, but I had to put 2. Such a nice color, and I wanted to change because I always wear neons on my toenails. My favorites would have to be, I'm obviously going to have to pick more than 2 favorites because it's for 3 months, so maybe I'll allow myself 6 favorites. Let's see. I'll allow myself 7 favorites. So all of, like, look how much are purpley pinks. But yeah, illimasqua Jomina was so fun. I just loved it. Essie's Sheer Fantasy was probably like my favorite out of all of them. Maybe my second favorite. Out of all of them, I just loved how it looked on the nails. It's going to be one of my all-time favorite polishes. Same with this. Like, these would be my top two. Orly's Beautifully Bizarre was just stunning on the nails. I loved this Madame Glam color, and I loved the formula. And I loved the sheerness about this OPI, just Care to Dance. I loved the formula and how this looked on the nails. Orly's Country Club Khaki. And then I loved this neon, Steady Buddy. It was so vibrant and just different from anything I had. So those were my 7 favorites out of everything that I wore. And that's everything that I wore in March, April, May, and June. I really hope you enjoyed this video. And sorry it took so long. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.